It is well known that, using a strategy termed aposematism, some insects use bright and distinctive warning coloration to advertise that they are defended, such as with a sting or toxicity. For example, as children, most of us learn through unpleasant experiences that conspicuously coloured insects like bees and wasps should be avoided. The cinnabar moth caterpillar is one such aposematic insect. It ingests toxins from its host plant, which it sequesters to use as its own chemical defence. The caterpillar also displays a conspicuous yellow and black warning signal to advertise this toxicity. Through a similar learning experience to us, young and naive birds that eat these animals and experience their toxicity rapidly learn to avoid other prey that carry the same warning coloration. The cinnabar caterpillar is a specialist on its ragwort host plant, which presents a consistent environment in which birds encounter it. Notably, ragwort has conspicuous and easily identifiable yellow flowers. This led us to ask, when birds are learning to avoid cinnabars, do they also learn to associate the host plant's yellow flowers with toxic prey? To test this, we wanted to see if cinnabar caterpillars on their natural ragwort hosts are predated less than those on a non-natural, non-toxic plant. So, we created our own fake cinnabar caterpillars along with a non-warningly coloured caterpillar out of paper tubes. We then put these fake caterpillar targets out in the field on ragwort and nearby bramble plants, leaving them to be predated by local wild birds. We found that both target types survived better on ragwort, the cinnabar's natural host. This suggests that birds have learnt to avoid prey even if they are not aposematic that appear on ragwort, or they simply avoid the plant itself. Given these findings, we next wanted to know whether birds learn to recognise the conspicuous yellow flowers of ragwort and use these as cues to avoid foraging from the plant. We tested this by again pinning our fake caterpillars onto ragwort and bramble plants, but this time we removed the flowers from some of the ragwort and pinned them onto brambles. We then once again compared the survival of our targets across the different plant treatments. In this experiment, our fake cinnabar caterpillar survived equally well across each of the plant treatments. This reveals that the cinnabar's warning signal is still a more important avoidance cue for birds than ragwort flowers. But, importantly, we found that our non-signalling targets survived better on ragwort and bramble plants that had ragwort flowers attached to them, compared to host plants with no flowers. This shows that, aside from prey warning signals, birds recognise ragwort flowers as additional cues for avoidance. To our knowledge, our data represent the first evidence to suggest that birds associate toxic prey with their host plants and learn to identify these plants by their flowers.